Aloha and welcome to Ascension Alliance, Hawaii. Now it's been a while since I've last checked in, and like most of you, if not all, lots has been occurring during this time, and a lot of energy shifts occurring not just outside of us, but within us as well. And if you have not noticed by now, these shifts are moving energetically within all of our bodies, and they are bringing up to surface a lot of things that are still lodged within our energetic bodies. So a lot of these things that are surfacing may have things to do with certain relationships with family members, friends, co-workers, or your significant other. It might have things to do with outside of you, with the economy. So a lot of these shifts are bombarding us differently. My question is, how are you maneuvering through it all? How are you navigating through all of these conflicting at times energies? Keeping in tune and in alignment with your vibrational frequency. Now that's a big one. That can be very challenging during this time for star seeds, for blue rays, for any particular individual. And this is happening individually as well as collectively. And these energies are affecting all of us, myself included. Question: have you lately been dealing with issues, circumstances, or situations dealing with your own sovereign, authentic power, your own empowerment? Have you been experiencing these things lately? Oh my goddess, I have been experiencing quite a lot of this, and it's been in full force, hitting me at all angles. Now each of us are going to move through this in our own authentic ways. And for myself, I move in the space of love, compassion, and understanding, despite how it hits me. Of course, so many things trigger stuff within us. And of course, things are very upsetting. But at the same time, we allow ourselves to move through this process and experience it and just let it go, release it to the universe, and allow the universe to handle all the details, because the universe knows exactly what's best for you at all times. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This is just amazing stuff. For myself, everything is overwhelming, everything is bombarding, but as a multi-dimensional galactic being and a spirit and a whatever, all of the above, we learn to navigate through it all. We learn to become a filter of light that filters through everything. We understand, and we understand at a much different level during this time. And as we raise our frequency, we begin to have greater compassion. And in this understanding lies the coreness of compassion, forgiveness for not just ourselves, but forgiveness for others as well. Now, some of you may come across people that simply assume who you are and what you are like. And so there might be an attack on you in that sense. For myself, when that occurs, I just let it flow. And I tell myself, it's not you. You know your own authentic power, and you stand in this authentic power at all times. You have nothing to prove to anyone at all, especially when individuals and or collectives do not even know the magnitude of your beingness. Therefore, to avoid going into ego and allowing the ego to take control of the situation, instead, have ego as your partner and you're merging, but you are taking the lead, not the ego, because 100% of the time you're basically going to be dealing with other people's egos. Now, do you want to match that ego frequency or not? The choice is yours. If you want to lower your frequency and vibration, know that you're going to need to work on that. Know that you're going to need to rebuild all the work that you've already done all the way back up again. The key is to retain and remain in that space and frequency of yours at all times as much as possible. Yes, definitely, sometimes we can't help it, but you can definitely kick yourself right back up into those higher frequencies of yours that you were in to begin with. Yes, it is challenging, but to me, I think it's so easy to drop yourselves down into the lower frequencies that most of us don't want to be in. You know, to me it's more adventurous to be in the space of a higher frequency, in the space of unconditional love, in the space of forgiveness, understanding, and compassion. And compassion encompasses everything when you think about it. And it's not just compassion for others. You're actually having compassion, forgiveness, understanding for yourself at the highest frequency. And it's just a beautiful thing. So, so beautiful. Talk about a roller coaster ride that I have been on, and I'm still not off of it. But it's a beautiful, adventurous ride for me. I will tell you why and how. It's simple. I simply surrender, release, let go, and allow the universe to handle all the details. And when I mean all the details, I empty my vessel out completely. Anything and everything, and just shoot it out into the universe in gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness, and giving it all to the universe and allowing the universe to simply handle all the details. And oh my stars and stripes and planets and constellations, the universe knows exactly in what's best for me, within me, as well as around me. The universe simply has opened magnificent doors after doors after doors. I cannot even explain the magnitude of how powerful working in tandem with the universe actually is. Oh my stars. Maybe another day I'll go into this, but it's just magnanimous, amazing, And I'm beyond grateful, beyond appreciative, beyond thankful for all there is, for all that is occurring with me during this time, this experience, this journey. It's just incredible. Everything is just incredible that's going on. Oh my gosh. And being able to, precision wise, with clear, crystal clear clarity, seeing right through people and how they are and how, I'm being treated, and not even flying off the handle, and just simply taking whatever comes, taking the hits, because energetically I'm simply just filtering things out. I'm in the higher spaces of awareness and understanding, and know that it's not me. I just need to, or happen to be there for a specific reason, a higher reason, perhaps testing me. This is the next step, the next level of ascension, or however you want to look at it. It's simply incredible because I'm learning every step of the way, not just about the outside of me, not just about individuals. I'm learning more and more about myself. Basically, the bottom line in a nutshell. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I simply know that this is to help me expand more, grow more into that magnificent being of light. I'm a spiritual being having human experiences, and knowing that and being aware of that, you also become aware that so too are those that we're interacting with, those that we have specific relationships with, whether it's business, whether it's a stranger, family, co-workers, or anything like that. Simply being aware, as you get triggered, or you fly off the handle. The universe has literally placed me in this solid alignment, and aligning it, all my bodies even more so during this time, the mental body, emotional, physical, spiritual, etheric, to the point where I more than likely, definitely, my human self more than likely, definitely can just totally fly off the handle, but I simply am in this neutral space of awareness, greater awareness and understanding of whatever's coming at me, and knowing and sensing that whatever interactions I have with different individuals, knowing that these individuals need help, and knowing that I've been in those specific places myself, knowing that is why I'm here. I'm here to provide a service of compassion, love, understanding, and unification, and peace and harmony. Lots and lots of things are hitting every single one of us. But basically, it's how we maneuver and navigate through this all. I mean, I could actually absorb everything that's being projected at me, or deflect everything that's projected at me, and simply throw it out there like a storybook. Basically, that's what I do. Whatever's projected at me, I toss it up in the air, and in my mind's eye, I create a storyline or a storybook with pages, and I'm sifting through each page, observing, sifting, staying in that space of neutrality, not throwing all my bodies off, keeping in check of my own being, my own self, making sure that I'm not taking on anyone else's projections, how they feel, empathically, but just feeling tremendous compassion and love and healing for those that I have interactions with. Especially those that I just meet, that do not know my authentic self, that do not know all there is to me, that just simply assume how I'm like, and end up finding along the way that they were wrong all along, but still not knowing how magnificent each and every one of us truly are, and how much power each and every one of us truly have themselves as well. So the thing that is most at the forefront is service. Service of others, service to me as well, included. Compassion, a deep, deep understanding and awareness that everyone is moving through so many different types of energies. And it is very challenging, indeed, for everyone. It can be detrimental for everyone, but it all comes down to you and how much you allow things to get a hold of you and spin you into a chaotic, you don't want that to happen. I simply refuse to allow anyone's energies or feelings or ways to get to me, because it's not me. It's how the individual is feeling. They're just projecting things, and I refuse to play in that game. I don't play games. I know definitely how to play games, but the games that I would play are more along the lines of integrity, high integrity, that would more or less spin the person. They wouldn't even know what hit them, and it wouldn't harm them, but it would more than likely help them. Everything I do is based on service to others. Everything I am and do is based in love, compassion, understanding, truth, peace. That's it. Basically it's all heart-based. Simply heart-based. I know too well to go against these higher frequencies in what I could do for myself. And so, yeah, my gosh. So at this time, let's do a little activation transmission, and let this transmission envelope you, encompass you within the heart and the higher sacred heart of your core being. Makoranente yazaya keto nei ziroto. Allow the heart kasute megoronoko to remain kina si setata in the space of compassion, love, understanding, gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness. Kisa koroko ko maro no koya esute kiana kokoya ma sute. Sharing kino no koya and being of service. Kitoya, nikanana, yate, kurekeke. Connecting, melding, merging with hearts everywhere. All sentient beings. Kino no kokoya, makuro to ko maziate, menazote, kino do koa. In connection with all there is, all of life. Makute, zite, mayata. Kinete, zoyatekia sayaya. During interactions with others, other relationships, remaining in the higher heart frequencies of love and compassion and understanding these are higher frequencies of the heart and compassion, understanding and intuition. Kina no koya, mesute, megaraya, nesiaya, ma koya tekia asute, hoya kaya, nekina nana. Remaining in tune and harmony with all there is. Kino no ko, ma koyate, zike yaroto. Mazutayateki, kayateki, makoyata, meroto koyate, isayatekia, noyata, nekaronoko koyateki, arasatayate, ianakayate, makoro koyateki, anakayate, sionoko, meso. May your words of wisdom and knowledge and love be felt and resonate throughout all relationships that you have, and may they all be in peace, love, harmony, compassion, and understanding at all times. Katoya misete negoro no ko mizinete mo zite ni mekono no koyate izai yoto mezuyate ki mekono no ko azoyate ziadra mekayate ne more ma zutei ne no mera no sarete mekono no koyata noreha. Aloha.